Jason Bruges Studio is 11 years old, founded by Jason Bruges, who has a background in architecture. He worked for Foster & Partners Architects before setting up the studio 11 years ago to create installations, public artworks, brand experiences which capture people's imagination and create interactive spaces. The team here mainly use AutoCAD LT, in conjunction with a whole plethora of other pieces of software and pencils and paper to draw and design the projects that we work on. I think there are more products available across the board, and in order to keep up with communication with other studios and collaborators on projects, we have to be quite flexible about the way we use different pieces of software that match up with what other people are using. But portable document formats, DXFs and the like help us to use AutoCAD in conjunction with other 3D and 2D modelling pieces of software and communicate with studios not only in the UK but around the world. Platform 5 is a project that we created for Sunderland Station in the northeast of England, and our brief was to create an artwork using a 144 metre long glass brick wall, which we have animated with light pixels behind each block of glass, and created a series of characters filming local people in behaviours that they would normally do when waiting for a train, and created a generative artwork on that wall of light where characters appear and disappear, orchestrated by the trains coming in and out of the station. In that case, we were designing a package, a detailed design package, and specifying particular products, which then we had to work with a building contractor who then created the framework for all of the lighting products which were mounted behind the wall. And AutoCAD was invaluable in setting those out, making sure that they were aligned with the glass brick wall that was in existence, and also helped us to communicate technical systems, the control systems, where they were laying it out, and manage that process of the installation of the piece. The Digital Fountain project involved a very complex system of technology, electronic control, a system that was created bespoke. So we used elements of CAD systems to draw everything from circuit boards up to a 12 metre high aluminium structure. And AutoCAD in this case was used for creating the drawing packages for us to communicate with the manufacturing company, to make sure that we shared the intent and that we could keep control of the quality of the geometry of the piece. At the moment we've got between 16 and 20 people in the studio. It grows when we've got more projects on and we bring in people with appropriate skills. And that crosses between architecture, lighting design, industrial design, programming, electronic engineering, visualization, and project management. So it's a very broad natured team, and each of those individuals works in a different way, and integrating all of those things together is part of the challenge, but also part of the success of how we work in a multidisciplinary way. There are always constantly leaps forward in technology. AutoCAD developing in terms of the tools that it allows you to use, and the ease of use, the efficiency of creating things with the package. 3D printing allows impossible shapes to be built, which is brilliant. Also, we quite like doing things that people say are impossible, so it's always a challenge to try and create something that shouldn't really be able to be built, and those new systems allow us to dream bigger, and we like to be at the forefront of that and experimenting with the use of what elaborate things we could come up with using those technologies.